2 weeks ago. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Slop o'clock, of course. Oh, that's right. Turning the camera on all at once. How's it going, everybody? What's literally gooky? Does Miles normally stream like this, or is this rare? That's a good question. It's obviously Milesmas, so I've been streaming more often, but I don't think I've never streamed on the Milesmas channel. So it's sort of the inaugural Milesmas of it all. And so that's kind of new. That's kind of fun. Okay. It is kind of dark in the studio. Hang on. That didn't help. The lights are dead. There we go. I had a light that was off in the back of sorts. Actually, I had two. The other one. Oh. Millie Slop Monday, guys. Happy to be back here. Happy to be sort of ready to rock, as it were. I'm kind of in a new sweater, and that's my big news. It's new sweater style. Got a wine glass full of water. Just because you know how I be, a fancy-ass type bitch. Here to slurp up the slop. Miles, the people want to know if you've had Panera French onion soup. Yeah. I've had the bread bowl of French onion soup, and I've actually eaten the entire bowl of it, and apparently it's like 1 billion calories, but that won't stop me. It's been a while since I've gobbled it down, though. I don't know when the hell the last time I gobbled it was. Fucking years. It's been probably years since I've eaten an entire Panera bread French onion soup by myself. But maybe that's just a lesson that I need to sort of bring it back into my lifestyle. You know what I mean? That I need to kind of get back into the French onion soup of it all. But I don't know. Perceiving a live Miles is very new and strange. So yeah, the friend, honestly. Yowdy on him for that. Yowdy on him for that. Honestly, I got a program because I have a soundboard here. What's that? Oh, that's kind of cool. What if I do this? Yout. What if I hang on? Clear. There we go. Yowdy. Yowdy. That's awesome. I forgot I could do that. Dang, this is cool. Hang on. So I forgot I could kind of stunt on him like this. Got all sorts of effects that I forgot I had. Ooh. Ho, ho, ho. Okay, now I got that, so then I'll kind of ho, ho, ho. Hit him with that. Yowdy! You know it, baby. Sorry, I totally forgot I had a soundboard on this. I know I have a soundboard on the perfect person thing, but I forgot that I had a soundboard on this that I can sort of rip on. So that's kind of awesome, if as it were. That's awesome, as it were. I thought Miles' Link impression. No, here's my Link impression. Ha! Stop! That's kind of my Link impression. Shout out Link from Legend of Zelda. You know what I've been getting served a fuck ton recently? I've been getting served that song by Annabelle Denda, The Hand, and it's really goddamn good. And I keep getting served, and it goes like, the hand, the spike, the message you like, the sun, and I am her daughter. And it's a great song, and I've been getting compilations of that to Legend of Zelda, to like Zelda, to like images of Zelda, and it's so fucking good. Huge fucking shout out. That's what I've been getting all the time. By the way, hashtag where's Rainy? I don't know where Rainy is. I saw Rainy this weekend at a Christmas party. And then Will and Rainy actually were the last ones in the studio before I came in because they were doing something. But yeah, it's podcast with Rainy when. Rainy is actually on Xiaomis, which is coming out on Christmas, as it were. And then I gotta get Rainy on solo episode coming up soon too. That'll be a joy. Are you talking to me live, Willis? Is actually a really good question. Miles, can we buy tickets to the big triglycerides reveal? Yeah, guys. I mean, this is huge. I just sort of leaked it in the perfect times, the free newsletter. But turns out my high triglycerides might have been a hoax, and I didn't fast before the thing, and so now I'm kind of waiting to get the test in January, where they're going to give me sort of what it is to have high triglycerides or not. But I don't know yet. By the way, thanks for joining me over here on the second channel. On Millie Slop itself. I mean, it's a joy to be here on the Slop channel and sort of, this was really what I wanted to do. And correct me if I'm wrong. I actually don't. But I basically am like trying to think about where I want to put stuff. The return of cream is back. That's right, everybody. Yowdy! Sorry, hang on.
Cream. Hang on, let me bring this down. It's cream time. It's cream time. So yeah. It's cream time. Stunting on him. It's cream time.
You know it.
It's cream time.
Sorry, you know I got to be hitting that all day. Man, I forgot how fun this soundboard was. It's kind of like actually awesome.
It's cream time.
That is so good. Oh my God. Anyway, Miles Nation Slop is back, but what was I saying about the content? Oh, I've been thinking about where I want to put my contact and my contact. Jesus, Miles, get your shit together. But basically, I've been thinking about like next year, Jan, me and Ashley, my producer, if you're not freaking with it, my producer, have been talking a lot about, what we want to make next year, and a big piece of that was like, where do we want to put content and what type of content do we want that to be and whatever. And I sort of decided that I'm gonna split things up. Correct me if you guys hate this, by the way. Tell me if this is a bad idea. But basically the idea behind what I'm talking about is, what if big stuff goes on the main channel, Miles Bonsignor channel, which would be like Graveyard Shift, things where I'm like driving around in the car, fucking getting wild on it. Coffee Pot. You know what? Maybe let me pull up the window. I'm always bad at this because I'm worried I'm gonna like dox myself. But if I use Firefox, it doesn't have any of my fucking information, and I'm not signed in, so it should be fine. But I'll show you. Hang on. Let me pull up my YouTube channel. It's cream time. Yowdy!
It's cream time.
You know it's true. You know that be true. It's cream time. It's cream time. Now it's time to cream. Okay. Yeah, this is good. Okay. I think this is good. Is this good? Does this make sense? Yeah. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to kind of jump over to my YouTube channel and I'll show you what for. Oh my God, my mouse is dying. I was like, what's going on? My mouse is acting weird. Okay. So here's my YouTube channel. Hello. Why can't I click this shit? What is happening? Sorry, am I having a conniption? What is happening? Can I click on this? I don't know what's happening. There we go. I don't know what the fuck that was. All right. So here's my YouTube channel, right? Because I want to post more on Slop. And by the way, you're asking me if I'm going to be on the Headgum podcast for Christmas again. I literally just recorded it. Like an hour ago. So we've got the main Shan right here, right? We've got my vids. Graveyard Shift. By the way, huge shout out to everyone who watched Graveyard Shift. Thank you for watching. I couldn't believe that this is popping off. It's so exciting to me that it's popping off because I want to make way more of it, and it's kind of like changed my opinion of what I need to be doing content-wise. So what's cool about Graveyard Shift is it's that. And yeah, exactly, like a Finsta. Somebody's saying that. Okay, so Graveyard Shift is an example of like a mainstream show. We went to Chuck E. Cheese at 10 a.m. to party is an example of like a main show. And by main show, I mean, well, I did not mean to click on a fucking Chevy Silverado shit. But it's like, this is a show where I'm going around and I'm doing stuff. I made a chicken ice cream with a Ninja Creamy. Kind of borders on what I'm talking about. But I started a free Uber competitor. That's like a show that belongs to the main channel. The thing that I'm trying to basically do is create something such that I can kind of make like studio and or desk videos that go on Millie Slop. And then the shows go on the show stuff. So like Graveyard Shift, we've already greenlit for a season. When I say greenlit for a season, I just mean me and Ashley talked about it. We started doing pre-production on it. But we're going to shoot like 4 episodes of Graveyard Shift, and they're going to come out. We'll probably shoot them in January, come out in February is the goal. So that's going to go on Miles Monsignore. But then like things like, let's see. Things like annual Q4 view holders meeting, a video where basically I'm like talking. Shut the fuck up, ad. Things where I'm talking at camera and just kind of hanging out. That stuff will probably go on Millie Slop going forward, just because I think it's like a little bit different from the type of content that belongs on the main Shan. You know what I mean? It's sort of like hangout content where I'm just talking to you. I'm sitting at this desk, probably. The edits are a little bit more simple. Oh my God, skip that ad. It's just like, me at a desk kind of hanging, talking, chatting about, business, etc. Things like I have a problem, right? Where it's like me like doing like basically like announcement style videos or like discussing things in my life. Most interesting man in the universe. It's like I'm just discussing thing in my life, and then like there's a video where like I went and got coffee with my friends, but like it's a little bit more hangout vibe. That stuff's gonna probably go on Millie Slop. And then I'll put the like showsies. This is like a show where I'm driving around. There's a show called Fat Cat where I'm like basically doing a tech company's job for them for free. And so Millie Slop, I put out it's going to be like more experimental, more hangout vibe, more like weird stuff. 5 beers is going to be the thing that goes on Millie Slop. 5 beers is kind of like classic Slop. Because I want I basically was looking for a way to be like, what's like top tier and bottom tier? And this, by the way, we're now stream septing. And I love that. I love to stream sept. But like 5 beers is a great example of a video that's like, I tried to kind of make this thing. It didn't totally work. And now I'm like, what do I do with it? I want Millie Slop to be kind of the breeding ground for that type of thing. You know what I mean? So that's kind of my goal going forward. Do you know about Simply Not Nailogical? Oh, Nailogical. She also streams games on her extra channel, which she also do. Correct. So like today I might like rip a little Fortnite for the girlies and the gays. Ripping Fortnite for the girlies, baby. So, like, I might play a little Fortnite on this channel because, like, Millie Slop is kind of this hangout vibe. It's like, I like playing video games, but I know that, like, my main thing is not playing video games. So it's sort of like, you know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Ginger Snaps? The people want to know about High Minecraft. Yeah, exactly. High Minecraft, another great thing that should go on Millie Slap. Millie Slap. Interesting. So, like, that's kind of how I'm splitting it up in the new year. Because I want to release myself into a world where I can make, like, YouTube videos that I work really hard on and also make, like, more hangout vibe, chill stuff. You know what I mean? That can go on Millie Slop. I think it'll allow me to post more and be less precious about the stuff that I do post online. Because sometimes the main channel, it's like, oh, it's the main channel. You know what I mean? No RIP for the gays too. We need it. Fortnite for the gays. Honestly, can you imagine if I titled this video Fortnite for the gays? And it's me. Hey, guys. Playing Fortnite just for you. Millie Slaps is correct. My birthday is tomorrow. Can I get a shout out? Dude, Mary Elizabeth 1216. Oh!
It's cream time.
Yowdy! That's what you get. Ninja Slushy vid. Yeah, that's interesting. Ninja Slushy. Basically, we're going to do seasons of shows. I'm probably going to make a YouTube video about this in the beginning of the year. That's going to be like the shows that we have listed out. I could say it on this stream too. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm not like, I think that the other part that I'm trying to do is just be more honest about the things I'm making. Like, I don't need to, it's not like I'm fucking like, it's not like I'm fucking announcing like a new car lineup. Like, I don't have to be, there's no NDA. Like, the things we're making on YouTube, I'm just like excited about making. I don't want to like oversell it, but we're going to do a season of Graveyard Shift, a season of a show called Justice Miles, which I have talked about before, which is like a courtroom, basically perfect person in a courtroom with comedians as counsel to real people's problems. And then I'm the judge. And I rent out a courtroom set and we shoot a bunch of them. So that's season 2 we're doing next year. Season 3. And some of it, by the way, if this changes, don't hold me to this. But I just am like, I'll let you in on whatever the thing we're thinking of is because I think it's more interesting. Why show formats? Because YouTube actually prioritizes, like, once people watched Graveyard Shift and it did well, I was like, oh man, like, people want more of this. And YouTube kind of prioritizes people being like, oh, I just watched this show on this guy's channel. I would watch another episode of that show. Versus, like, if I put out a bunch of one-offs, some people might be like, I just like Miles and I'll watch whatever he's doing. But more than likely, they probably will just, like, watch, you know, the thing that they like on that channel. So you want to release, like, a couple different versions of that same thing. So we're going to do Justice Miles, Graveyard Shift, Fat Cat, which is the show I've already done 2 episodes of that was a while ago. That is me basically doing like a tech company gig economy thing, but doing it for free. So I did Uber, free Ubers. You know, I'm driving people around, DoorDash, whatever. But it's called Miles Dash. I'm driving people food. So we're going to do a season of that. And then the other season we're going to do is Coffee Pot, which is another show that did well on my personal channel. So Coffee Pot is me and Will getting stoned and doing coffee stuff. Probably like promote the coffee company that I started. Ice cream mukbang. See, that's something that would be a perfect slop. Perfect Millie Slop. I sit at this table and I fucking eat a bunch of ice cream. Mwah. Gorge. You and Eric commentary track heated rivalry green light. That's a show that's like straight up like hot dudes banging, right? It's just like almost pornographic. Do you have any plans to bring tour/coffee/anything international? I would love to bring the coffee international. The reason I didn't do it off the rip is because I was like, yeah, correct, by the way, Adriana Perez. I feel like the main channel should be things with real production value that you're not going to make multiple loads of, and Millie Slop should be silly videos that do one of. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm going for. But I would love to do coffee international, but I wanted to make sure I wasn't like breaking any international law by shipping outside of the United States for a product that people can ingest. Coffee is unique in a little bit of ways because it's not a like pre-prepared food, you know, like, and like there's a processing. It's almost an ingredient, so it is a little bit different the way that it is. But I was like, I want to make sure that I'm airtight so nobody like gets it shipped to London and then sues me for international fraud or I don't know. I just got worried about it, so I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out in the new year. Miles or singularly have gotten me through this year. You're the GOAT. That's very sweet, K3. I appreciate you watching my stuff. That's very nice. And honestly, you know what that gets. Yowdy!
It's cream time.
Ho, ho, ho. Okay. Triglyceride before and after ice cream test. Honestly, see, yeah, triglyceride reveal after the test. See, that's something that definitely belongs on the slop. If you go on tour, can you do shows in Canada? By the way, that's probably something I'll do next year because we're going to do another tour. My guess, end of summer, early fall is my hunch. When we'll do another tour because I feel like I wanted to wait long enough that it's like a year from the last tour. So that way people are like, oh, I saw this show a while ago. Like, but I would go back now because it's been enough time that I'm not just like, I just saw this guy. I don't want to buy him another ticket for him. So probably like next year around the end of summer, early fall is my hunch. And I want to do, I don't know if we'll get an international. I mean, my hope is that we could do, 2 Canada shows, a London, which would be fucking great. Yeah, Toronto would be sick. Toronto's like kind of closer. So we'll see if that goes. That'd be great. UK Show King. Viva Tour would sell out Wembley Arena. Well, the thing about international is like it's so funny. You can see demographics of how many people listen in cities, and it is like top cities is London. And another top city is like Melbourne. Like I think that London and Melbourne have more people in them than shows that sold out in the United States, if that makes sense. So I think it like probably would do well, but we just have to. The way that you rent theaters and stuff in London is very different than the United States, and I think you need to like get work visa stuff unless you have someone sponsor you that's like a London company, and then they pay you out. So you have to like do all the back end stuff, and it's just me and Ashley. So like basically, if we do it in an international thing, I just need to figure out the logistics behind it, or I do have agents, so I can have them do it, which would be fucking great. Schaumburg waits for you. My God. Wouldn't that be a fucking delight? Come to Brazil. I'm not from there, but I heard they love everyone. They supposedly do. Where's the new sweater from? My mother-in-law got me this sweater, and I'm very excited. I believe it is Quince, which is supposedly fast fashion, but hey, my mother-in-law bought it for me. So I'll accept the gift. What cities do you get the least views? I mean, that's tough to say because sometimes the city, like, you could probably look. I did think it'd be funny to be like, I go to, like, Russia and I find the one viewer. The one person. You know what I mean? As a fan, I don't think it'd be a big deal if a slot video was put on a main channel instead. Like, even though the main channel is for produced stuff, I think some lesser produced stuff can work there too. Yeah, exactly. And like, I'm not going to be beholden necessarily to the form if it doesn't suit me. Like, the goal is for the videos to do well and to make more of them. So if I make a video that's like desk style casual, but I feel like it could reach the bigger audience, then I'll just put it on the main channel. And we'll probably also do like couple season releases where it's like 4 episodes, one every Monday or Thursday or whatever, and then do like a test month where we release 2 just one-off videos to see what the hell is going to happen. You know what I mean? It's like Conan's show on HBO, finding the one viewer in another country. Yeah, it'd be sick. By the way, my mic is falling. The hell? The hell? The hell is happening? Exclusive update for this stream. That's right. What's your personal favorite iconic cum shot? Well,
it's cream time.
I will say what you're referring to is probably classic Universal monsters, of course. So Wolfman, Dracula, etc. My favorite cum shot is maybe in when Frankenstein smokes a cigarette. I just think it's such a funny fucking show. Isn't that Frankenstein smoking? It's in the Frankenstein movie. Yeah. It's like one of my favorite things. Let me show you. Yeah, this is Frankenstein smoking. This is in the movie, by the way. Smasher Bass, Jacob Elordi's Frankenstein's Monster. I haven't seen it, so I gotta watch it. But this is my favorite shot, I think, from any of the coms. This shield of Zoom call is coming off the rails. I honestly kind of want this framed in my office. How awesome would this be on a fucking like wood frame Frankenstein lighting up? This is in the movie. If you have not seen Frankenstein, you got to be watching Frankenstein. Can we watch the clip? No, I don't want to get fucking dinked by Universal. Yeah, he's smiling. He's cheesing. He's loving it. This is where Frankenstein finds a friend, then everyone's pissy to him. And I didn't like that. You know what I mean? Watch the doc on Boris K. Oh, yeah, I have not seen the doc. I've heard it's good. Please make a poster of your fave. I gotta. Goated cum shot. I feel like my stream is going to get shut down by just having that in the chat. Somebody saying that it's a goated cum shot. Oh, my God. Miles, have you ever been to Iowa? No, I don't think so. Miles on Dancing with the Stars next year? Holy shit. That'd be crazy. I don't watch Dancing with the Stars. Do people watch Dancing with the Stars? Is that something people are doing? I didn't know that was happening. People watching Dancing with the Stars? Holding my finger? Jesus. Oh, shit. Forgot I had a Santa hat. Can you reveal any future guests you mayhaps have lined up? You know what I'll say? I don't think that there's anybody lined up. Well, this week is Eric for the Christmas episode. And then next week is going to be Chalmers. And then the best of. So I won't reveal what the best of callers are. But people voted on them. And they're fucking awesome. Very carrot-themed water bottle. Carrot-coated. Honestly, it really is. You know what I mean? Orange, green. Couldn't be me. Absolutely couldn't be me. Watched the last season for Robert Irwin and Alex Earl, but fell in love with Andy Richter and Elaine. Oh, yeah, that's right. Really appreciate your reflection on parenthood in today's newsletter. I was someone unsure about having kids. I found it really moving and helpful when I was thinking about the future. Oh, that's so nice. I mean, I'm team kids, obviously. I've got dose of them. But it's also one of those things that's like, well, I think people are intimidated, rightfully so, but it's like you kind of should be intimidated because it's a big deal. But if you can get through that and do it, it is like kind of so sick. It's incredibly hard. But I also think it's like, I actually want to talk about this a little bit. Okay. I think that, all right, when we were growing up, I mean, caveat, obviously, just because people on the internet like to poke holes in things, but like, not everyone should have kids. If you don't have kids, you shouldn't have kids. Like, just do whatever you want to do. And this is actually a broader point about everything. But I think when we were kids, the concept of sacrifice was something that was talked about a lot. And it would be the example of like, yeah, your dad sacrifices by like going to work in the oil fucking rig so that your family can, you know, have Lunchables. And I think that recently in the modern era, and maybe it is internet, and also I think it's a combination of the internet, late stage capitalism, and also that everything is like really bad and hard. So like the economy's bad, it's hard to get a fucking job. So like you have these things that are totally out of your control that allow people to not be able to make a living despite working really hard. So like they're kind of like, well, that's not worth the sacrifice that it would take to do just like a menial thing. Like it's not worth, like people are now like, I don't want to work at a fucking, you know, like fast food restaurant because the sacrifice to do that is not worth the financial gain. Whereas it's like if you're a dad on an oil rig, the sacrifice to like provide for your family by having a job that's like manually hard might be worth it. I think that there are a lot of things in my life that I have had to sacrifice for a reward later on that have totally paid off. It's like a sacrifice, for example, to like study hard in school, but then the reward is you do well in school and it might yield to a better job or a better whatever. I think that kids are the ultimate version of a sacrifice. It is a sacrifice to like, you know, have to wake up super early or to like not be able to do whatever you want truly all the fucking time. Like that is a sacrifice. But sacrifices are worth it if you've done the numbers. And if that sacrifice is going to be worth it for you, you should like go for it. Because for me, the sacrifice is like, incredibly worth it. You get these like little people, and they're really special, and they become human beings that exist on the world because of you. And that's like a really wonderful, magical thing. But it is a sacrifice. So you have to go through the sacrificial part of it in order to get the reward on the other side. And I think a lot of people are worried about the sacrifice and not necessarily thinking about the reward part, because it's hard to like parse out like, okay, well, Jesus, like I'm not gonna have any fucking freedom or anything like that. And it's like, yes, but that's the sacrifice part of it. You're not thinking about like, you know, when they sacrificed, people for the gods, and then they got good crops.
It's cream time.
Yowdy! You know what I mean? Oh my God. Have you played Silk Song, have 2 kids, then there's nothing to sacrifice? Well, see, exactly. It's like, my life is different in so many ways. Oh, by the way, you're saying real talk, I want kids, but straight up can't afford it right now? Totally valid. Kids are expensive. Like, completely valid. Like, kids are super expensive. Like, life is super expensive. That's why it kind of is like, I'm like team. So funny to say this. I only say this because people on the internet are so like, the thing about somebody being like, had a really great like, waffle today. And then people like on Twitter comments, they'll be like, well, not everyone can have gluten. So this is actually, please take this down. It's not normal to have a waffle. It's not normal to be able to have syrup. I don't like syrup. It's like, yeah, we get it. Like you can just say nice things. Miles, you're by far this millennial's fave and realist, and for her husband, hella nerdiest net content I consume. Sending Quaker love to you, Sarah, and the kiddos for next year. That's so sweet, tossing glitter. Shout out. Quakerism, you know what I mean?
It's cream time.
It's always cream time. It's always cream time. It's always cream time. What's next for Rainey? We love her. Rainey's got a lot of stuff cooking, but I don't want to speak for her. So I would say follow her on the gram/tweets. If she's still tweeting, I'm not sure. But she's got stuff coming. That's exciting and cool. And obviously she'll do Perfect Person for as long as she will allow me to use her talents on Perfect Person. I will hire Rainey to do Perfect Person. As an iconic, what's it called? What did I used to call them? Sidekick? Freelance sidekick. I would argue the child is sacrificing more for the parents' enjoyment. I can't imagine bringing new life into this world intentionally. Nobody deserves this shit. Yeah, Smiley Sprid, I disagree with that. I mean, to each their own, but I think that the idea of being like, life is so bad that it's not even worth existing is like, I would actually say now, even with like all the horrors, it is like infant mortality is down. Like, obviously I'm blessed in being in the United States, even though the United States is a shit show. But like, there are a lot of amazing, wonderful things that exist here. And like, existing on this planet is such a gift. I think that is like, if you want to have kids, that's great. I think that being like, the world is so fucked up that like, someone existing on it is such a burden is something I don't relate to. You know what I mean? Do you pay your guests? I pay people that are like, I consider rotating cast members. So like Will, Rainey, John, Jay, like people that do the show a lot. My rule, I think, is like more than 3 times. Because like the first time it's sort of like, like it's a mutually beneficial, like they're either promoting something or whatever. Second time, maybe still, although I think I have paid some second time guests. And then like around the third time, it's like, oh yeah, you're like now integral to the show such that people are going to tune in just for that episode repeatedly. So like I pay them to do the show. I think a better way to say might be parents blame kids for their sacrifice sometimes. Oh yeah, totally. That's unfair. Like it's unfair for a parent to do that, I would just say. We get so caught up in the bad shit that we generally forgot how lucky we are to live the lives we do, bro. Yeah, it's also, I mean, like, I've had stuff in my life that's been totally fucked up and hard, right? You know what I mean? Like, but I think that this is some generic cliche, like, positivity nonsense that I do believe in wholeheartedly. But it's like, there is always someone that's, like, worse off than you. And, like, that is struggling harder than you. And there's always going to be someone underneath you that's struggling harder than you that's finding a way to spin it positive. And that doesn't mean you don't get to complain. And something I'm actually really bad at is allowing myself to complain. That I actually think I could benefit from is, like, allowing myself to, like, live in the stink a little bit more, if that makes sense. By the way, awesome. Somebody said, Miles, do you pay your viewers? Honestly, I should. And right now, I'm starting.
It's cream time. time.
Everybody in the chat gets a milli, Slop, and a Hummer. I'm doing as always, guys. Doing
The Hummer giveaway. We are giving away 10 Hummers to viewers in need. We are giving away people Hummers, candy apple red Hummers. And I really hope you enjoy the candy apple red Hummer. So.
Miles, I did 5 hours overtime today, but I'm staying up for the stream. Oh my God, M. Sammy, 1,000. That's fucking insane. Overtime, 5 hours of overtime. Ooh, that's Britsky. And thanks for staying up. Hey, I hope that you fall asleep during the stream. Honestly, that would be a gift. That would be a gift. Yeah, we're giving away Hummers. Hummers are the official sponsor of Perfect Person. Can you fucking imagine? How awesome would it be if that is such a funny character reversal if I started like really riding for Hummer. Hey, what's up? What are we doing today? Right now we're just hanging. This is the inaugural Millie Slop stream. You know what I mean? We're streaming on the second shanty. Streaming on that second shanty. Streaming on it. Ooh, that whammy. I'm losing my fucking voice. I can be careful. I gotta be careful with my voice. Losing all my voice. Careful with my voice. And I'm losing all my voice. She humming on my Millie till I slop.
It's cream time.
You know that's true. You know that's true. Where's your boy Will? I don't know where the hell Will is. I also saw him this weekend at a Christmas party. I gotta take this hat off. It is sweating me up. Oh. By the way, I thought I got a concussion yesterday so hard. I was in my house and I was in a closet and there's like a little step up in the closet and I was coming off the step up trying to go out the closet door. I fucking nailed myself. I don't even know if you can see it on camera. I thought I might have to go to the hospital. It was horrible. I saw stars. I was like, maybe this is it for me. Smile! Wait, I didn't have flash on. Hang on. Smile, guys. Can we get a happy second night of Hanukkah? Happy second night of Hanukkah, fam. Hey! Woo! You got a goose egg. I did. I literally fucking killed. You're releasing New Zealand tour dates today? My God, would that be a little treat. We do be coming off the step up. For real, dude. For real. Why did I actually smile? Shan Kearney, see, that's the thing. I always be making you smile on them. Hey, Miles, it was awesome seeing you at Epic Universe last weekend. Oh, it was nice to meet you. It was happy we even made a cameo in your latest video, so I say that as a success if you ask me. Who were you in the thing? Where did what part of the park did I meet you in? Was it in the beginning? Were you the person in the bar? It was your birthday, right? Am I making that up? My chicken got bonked as well and was bleeding. Your chicken got bonked. Oh, no. Wait, Miles, what's that picture going to look like? The picture's going to straight up be... it's going to be a picture of my camera. Of course. She was towed. No. She was fucking towed. I watched a Tripod episode where you guys talked about your Milton Mack indie singer parody reels, and I almost died laughing. Oh, yeah, Milton Mack. I don't know that I've ever publicly reacted to Milton Mack. I also don't know if I archived them or not. I can't remember. She lean in on my Millie till I slop. Type shit. Dirt girl, what are you saying? I see you keep messaging and it gets retracted. Miles, I hope you get some relaxing Christmas time off. Me too. Honestly, I gotta figure that out. When you work for yourself, it's kind of like you just have to like, wait, hang on, check this out. Here we go. Nope, that wasn't anything. Hang on. Nope, that wasn't anything either. I used to be able to do this. There we go. Nope. Here we go. Here we go. Check this out. Sorry. Hang on. Here we go. And we're done. Miles, how much caffeine is appropriate per day during finals week as a coffee connoisseur? I tell you what. Usually what I'm rocking is I'm going for an espresso, and I'm going for a drip coffee. And then I'm sort of sometimes doubling down on another drip coffee right then to go for 3. Usually, if I'm doing it correctly, I am waiting until the afternoonsies to get a third in me. But I would say that 3 or 4 is usually the thing. CJ Scaling, it was sick actually how I did that shit first try. Miles, do you know how to do a cartwheel? You tell me. I'm getting a little nervous. I might hit this. Stand back, everyone. I feel like I can do a better one. I didn't go full leg extension because I didn't want to hit my fucking legs on the box in the sky. But I feel that was
It's cream time.
moment of the summer. That was my it's cream time moment of the summer. For real, though. For real on that. What up, Pixie Locks? How's it going? Oh, I'm so dehydrated when it's wintertime. It's actually insane. It's actually low-key insane, actually, on them. Finally, I'm awake for Miles live, debating if I should drink a coffee to stay awake. It's nearly 12 a.m. here. Stephanie Boom, go to bed.
It's cream time.
You know it. Yowdy! What if I make a beat with this? Nandy Navarra 3168, you make a good point. Why do I have a water bottle and then also a glass of water? Because I forgot I had my water bottle in here. And so then I got a glass from inside. But now I do absolutely have both. Yeah, what up, Mariella? Miles is okay. Do you have any tips on preventing doom scrolling? Yes. What I've started doing recently is every time I have the impulse to doom scroll. Okay, this is something I've only done a little bit. I'm not going to talk from a high horse. When I pull out my phone to doom scroll, I've been trying to cut myself off and either put my phone away. But if you can pivot into a book, if you're like, hang on, scroll, and then all of a sudden you're like, actually scrolling down. Now we're doom scrolling. We're doom scrolling on this. By the way, this just says graveyard shift. I don't know why I was being coy about it. So I just wanted to talk about making it a show and how I liked that people watched it. It's sort of extensive notes. A peek behind the curtain. This is what's in my brain. One thing written in Sharpie on a notepad. One thing written in Sharpie on a notepad. Recorded any more singing lately, Miles? Not yet. Until right now. About to sing on him. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah. Hang on. If I do this. Yeah. No, this has lyrics. I don't want lyrics. Kind of want this beat though. I get the instrumental. No. What if I go rap instrumental? Here we go. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
On it, yeah. On it, get 'em, yeah. I'm a ho 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 on a beat.
Ho 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 on a beat. Call me Santa Claus, coming down on Santa's mom, getting down on Santa's prom date, take him down. Santa going to the prom when he's 19, super senior in this bitch, that's a dank queen. Yup. Santa. Yup, here we go. Santa took my daughter to the dance, making pants. Santa dressed in all red, and he's gonna get him dread bread. Santa, Santa, Santa on him. I need something fatter. Here we go. Christmas style. Yup. Call me Santa the way I'm making those toys. All the little girls and the little boys get a Santa little action figure on Christmas Eve. And you know, I'm telling them, here's my boy Steve. Steve in the back of sleigh, he trying to figure it out. I'm gonna make it toys when I'm getting it out. Rolling through the chimney and I'm banging your mom. I'm Santa Claus, baby, I'm taking your daughter to prom. Santa on my date. Yeah.
Yup. They call me Santa Ho, that's why I'm in Santa Slows. I'm in Santa Snow, getting all the Santa's dough. Getting Santa bread, I'm getting the Santa head. Getting all the... Call me Mrs. Claus. Wait,
Yeah. Call me Mrs. Claus when I'm making Christmas sauce. Down the Santa dips some balls, and we get it sitting his balls. Send me, get the Santa Christmas. Santa, give me Santa Christmas. L's on my dick, L's on my dick. Call me Mrs. Claus in the way I squelch on his dick. I'm the head elf, I'm doing sad smells. I'm making toys and getting Santa's Christmas boys. Sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, basically that's that's sort of the vibe on them, if I may. Sorry, why? Wait, why is Mrs. Claus squelching on him? That's a good question. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking throw up. I went to your show, told my friend he used to work with the Try Guys. Now he does his own show. And she saw me, goes, ooh, I heard about all that. She thinks I'm a fan of Ned. Kill me. Woo! All right, guys, let's get into it. No, I'm just kidding. Let's watch every single one. Sorry. Let's goofing, guys. I'm just goofing. I'm goofing. I'm just goofing. I'm just goofing around. We're gonna watch. I don't even know if I should talk about this. I have to move on. It's the problem with the saying something about this is it's like too easy. Like it's too easy to say stuff. We said so much. There's so much we haven't said. It's just funny. Like I'm not ending. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah. No, for real. Yeah.
Yeah. Yup. Yeah. Y'all. Bonk. Skirt. Bam. Yeah. Yeah, baby, let me tell you how I got 'em. Take you down to my pockets, rock bottom. I'm in that bitch, I'm on Santa Claus. I'm the head off on the floor and that's what Santa's paws. Santa dogs, Santa on the mall. Santa coming to the mall on every single ball. They call me Santa Dog, I got on my Santa paws. Bringing Christmas toys to the boys and girls and then Santa's gone. I'm muted? No way! Refresh it!
Refresh it. I don't know if maybe I don't know why I got muted. I'm being silenced. They say I'm being silenced. Okay, I don't know. People were goofing on me. Fans of Ned got muted. All right, I gotta stop talking about it. I don't want to get sued. I got stream sniped. You guys can hear?
Okay, good.
They call me Mrs. Claus on the Mrs. Sauce. Down in Santa's workshop on Christmas Eve. My name is Santa Claus. That's my name also. Santa's my husband. He's so good. You know what I will say?
For a long time, I wanted to make a song called Sant. That was like a Stan parody. That would be somebody. Did I write this down? Hang on, I got to see if I wrote this down. Basically, the premise was, it was somebody writing a letter to Santa in the style of Eminem's Stan. Was this already done by somebody else? I don't know. Sant. Christmas things. Dear Santa. Wait, this is I can't believe that I wrote a lot of this in December 10th, 2019. I don't know if I ever did this to anyone. All right, hang on. I'm gonna perform this. Everybody knows the song "Stan" by Eminem, where basically the premise is like this like stalker fan is writing to Eminem, and then it's like writing like increasingly kind of like threatening letters because he loves Eminem, and then it's like really violent at the end. It's please don't call it a why without a pretty face. How about this? This song's too short. What's this? Kind of fast. No, it needs to be slow. Because that's kind of the style of Stan. I don't know how this became me rapping. This is probably good. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Dear Santa, I wrote you, but you still ain't coming. I left my chimney flue open and my tree was looking stunning. I send you 2 letters every Christmas. Your elves must not have seen them. There probably was a problem with the magic reindeers or something, but anyway, my career is going well. I'm about to be a farmer. I just bought a cow. Want to guess what I'ma call him? I'ma name him Rudolph. I wish you'd write me back, Santa, because I'm getting kind of pissed. I saw you at the mall like 3 weeks before it was even Christmas. I waited in that line for like 40 minutes just to see you. Then I can't sit on your lap and kicked out for being rude? Shit. I'm kind of sad I didn't get to tell you my Christmas list. It was an Xbox, a sous vide, and a date with my neighbor Trish. Trish is really cool, Santa, and she actually believes in you too. I've been really good this year, Santa. I promise that's true. Write me back just to chat. See you soon, my living room. Your biggest fan, Santa's man. This is Dan. So that was the first lyric. This is the second one. Here we go. It's where he gets angrier in the song. So this is like where he's like pissed. Here we go. Dear Mister, I don't ever bring your ass presents. You didn't eat my milk and cookies, and I hope your ass regrets it. I believed in you, Santa, even though you told me I was nuts. Woke up Christmas morning, no presents? What the fuck? I'm in the car right now with my stupid Christmas tree in the trunk. You betrayed me, Santa, so I'm dropping it in the lake till it's sunk. It still has all the ornaments on it, Santa. This is it. One last time. This is my Christmas wish.
It's cream time.
And that's sort of all I wrote. I thought it'd be funny. All right, I'll put the jazz back on. Gorgeous music here. Really gorgeous. This could go triple platinum? I hope so. My God. Okay, I'm sweating again. In my fucking Christmas hat. Woo! I know, I feel like I wrote that and then I saw that it was done on maybe SNL or something like that. I don't know if I probably watched it back then. It's not that original of an idea when you think about it. It's just like, oh yeah, it's Stan for Santa. And people write letters to Santa. Not as good as salsa? Honestly, it's really not. Am I having a stroke? You might be.
It's cream time.
You're freaking out.
You're freaking out. Nightmare, 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 nightmare.
Miles, do you actually need glasses or are they for fashion? Good question. As you can see, there's a slight prescription. But it's minor. I think it's like negative 0.75. So it's basically for like distances and not for reading. It's mostly for like distance, but then I also at this point like how I look with them. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? I feel like they've become a part of my vibe. Yeah, my glasses are fucking foggy as shit. They are dirty. Don't talk to me with my dirty glasses. Millie Slop from the tip top. Don't make it flip flop. Soaking wet drip drop. Honestly, Hilly Beans, that's true. By the way, I'm sweating from, maybe it's from rapping. LASIK? I don't know. Sorry, Helen Foster, about my dirty glasses. I shouldn't have even shown them to you guys. I was vulnerable. I was actually vulnerable showing you my dirty glasses. Miles, I'm recovering from a dastardly lesbian situationship, and I'm finally putting myself out there and making a Hinge profile. What pictures should I use or not use? I'm lost. Number 1, hot yet fun photo. 2, so it's hot yet fun. 2, skewing more fun. 3, all hot. In that order. Now I clean them. Crystal clean. Crystal clean, as it were. That's significant enough, RX. You should wear them so it doesn't get worse. Optical for 10 years. Yes, Danica. Yeah, see, that's why I do wear them. I like them. I like how they look and they make me feel. How long to cook a chicken breast on the stove? This is not Google. I know it seems like this is Google. It is not, but I appreciate you asking me, and I have an answer until it's done. I do have a meat thermometer. I feel like with chicken on a stove, I always get worried that I'm going to fuck up and eat raw chicken and have to throw it out. So, it's just for my records. I love how they go with the new sweater. They really do. I mean, you're telling me. What is the capital of Maine? Obviously Saskatchewan. No, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm a lenses wearer, so I can't relate. I get worried about wearing freaking contacts. I'm worried they're gonna freak me out. You know what I mean? How much is too much money for an espresso martini? It's a good question. I feel like standard espresso martini at like a decent bar is like $16 or $17 in Los Angeles, which is like very expensive. Everything's fucking so expensive. Too much for a really good one? I'm not really wanting to pay over that. But like over like $17 is probably the top. But I feel like $20 is too much. You know what I mean? 25 in Seattle, that's brutal. But it's also the context of like if I'm at a place and they have it, it's like I might just get it and eat my ass. Eat my own ass. Can you bring Shane Top from Smosh on a Perfect Person podcast, please? He's been on Smosh. I want to get him back, though. I want to get Amanda and Shane did an episode like 140, I want to say. But I want to get each of them on individually. They did it as a duo. And I was like, I just saw Amanda at at the Smosh 20th anniversary party I was just at the other way. And saw Amanda and Shane. But I want to get them both on individually because they're both really great. You know what I mean? Have you watched Welcome to Derry? I have not, but I do love it, and I think it bops, so I want to watch it. You know what I mean? Those are some Sims-ass prices. That's a good point. Feeling secretive, very stream. Honestly, Mash Bees, that's right. That's dang right. It is sort of a secret little stream, as it were. I think 112 is the episode. Oh, yeah, that was a while ago then, huh? Have you seen Angela with Star Kid? I haven't. I know that Star Kid is a thing that Angela does, but I don't really know what... It's musical theater, but I don't know... I've never seen it. Miles, I need to know, what game should I play? I love BG3 and Skyrim. I just started Dragon's Dogma 2, and it kind of sucks, and you're the gamer king. Please help us. SOS, I have a PC and a PS5. Okay. You're looking... It looks like you're sort of team RPG. Like Skyrim, Baldur's Gate 3, Dragon's Dogma... You want to do a fantasy thing. Okay, I will say, I mean, I'm a big Dark Souls person, like Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring. Might be something you fuck with. If you like Skyrim, Avowed just came out, which I've not played, but I've heard is really good. So I'd watch that too. But yeah. Expensive apartment with a shitty job versus saving money and dealing with family drama. What say you, Miles? Okay, if you can stomach it, saving money and dealing with the family drama. But that's also depends on what the family drama is. But it's like, if you can stomach not paying rent and saving up for something, it's like, would be great. Like, what a gift. But That's also if your family doesn't fucking drive you crazy. And if your family lives where you want to be industry-wise. Like, I moved to New York. My family didn't live in New York. So it's like, and I was like, I know I need to be in the city for this. But if you can save on rent, like, I know that it seems crazy. It also depends on how old you are. But, like, I feel like a lot of people who are like, I mean, I got to be honest, I do watch sometimes, like, hustle-pilled people because I think even though as annoying they are, sometimes they have decent ideas. There is this guy who I like who's not that hustle-pilled, who actually is like this minimalist guy, Matt Diavella, who I actually do think has some interesting ideas. And he had a whole thing about, like, he used stuff about finances, but he's like kind of like chill guy. He lives in Australia with his wife. But he was like, you should live with family to, like, pay off debts and shit like that if you can stomach it. And if you, like, have debt and you can get out of it, it will change your life. By the way, Stardew is great. Haven't played Dispatch yet. Really, really want to. Heard it's great. I've been playing Claire Obscure. Oh, by the way, Claire Obscure. Claire Obscure was my goatee. Or Skyrim. Or no, sorry, not Skyrim. Silk Song. But I played Claire Obscure and I beat it. And I played Skyrim. Why am I keep saying Skyrim? Silk Song and I beat it. And I love it. And I fucking love it. And I wish I could play. I kind of want to, like, go wait 6 months and play Claire Obscure again because I absolutely loved it. It's Miles, the guy with the big green worm? Absolutely. My worm was awesome. By the way, you're referring to, Gray McKay is referring to a Magic the Gathering stream that just came out on the Trigus channel as a VOD that I did where I was playing Magic with Keith. No, Keith wasn't playing. With Bosco, Irene the Alien, and Amy Vorpal. And we had a blast. And I got to, but I've been recently really into Magic the Gathering since then. And me and Ashley have been playing in the studio a tiny bit. We played one game, and I gotta be honest, I did beat Ashley, which was surprising to me because I haven't played in a while. And she's very good. But I got sort of good hands, and I sort of rocked it. But I've been deeply into Magic the Gathering. Claire Obscure won the most awards in the show's history this year. It's so good. Recently I've been playing on Steam Deck Lies of P, which is an awesome game where you play Pinocchio, but in, like, a dark retelling of Pinocchio where there's fucking automatons and you're Pinocchio and you're tearing shit up, and it's so good. Cool illustrations. I have been playing Hades, and Hades 2, and I like it. It's tough. I don't know why, but I don't like it as much as the first one. Miles, did you ever open a P.O. box and work for a coffee roast stream? Would love to send you some of your coffee. Oh, yes, I would love that. I do want to start a P.O. box. I feel like I got to do that coming up. I will. I think in the new year I will. Because also I want to make more, like, Slop content, and I feel like Millie Slop content would be great if, like, I opened a P.O. box and people sent me little things and I could open them. That'd be fun. So yeah, huge shout out to that. Miles, want to buy equipment for Christmas? What's this camera and lens using right now? Camera check. Hang on. Pause. Okay. So, this camera, first camera I ever bought. It's a fucking tank. It's so good. The Canon 5D Mark III. Phenomenal camera. Shot a bunch of amazing stuff. And when I was, like, making sketches and stuff in New York City, I think the camera at that time retailed for like $3,500. I got, like, a Christmas gift from my parents to cover a little bit of it. I put the rest of it on a credit card and was like, I can just pay off this, like, couple $1,000s over time by, like, doing a little give, like, stuff like that. And it did work. But this camera is, like, my first thing. Okay, this is a little camera tour that nobody asked for. Then the next camera I bought was the Canon R6, which is the camera that is here. This is the Canon R6. It's basically a mirrorless camera. This is a mirrored camera. And the Canon R6 is a great camera. It's, like, kind of fucking good for, you know, this is on a 16 millimeter lens. The podcast is shot on these. These are Sony A6400s. They're little guys, and they're really powerful. The reason the podcast is shot on these and not the Canons is because these don't roll out after 30 minutes. Canons have this fucking annoying thing where they roll out after 30 minutes. And it's so annoying. But yeah, so the podcast is shot on these, not with this lens. It's just the kit lens. I'm using this as a lens cap. They're shot on 28 to 75 lenses. The camera that I use now to shoot my videos was a big investment, but I just was like, I want an endgame camera. This is the Sony FX3, and this is like this cool cage that comes with it. But the Sony FX3 is like this awesome cinema camera. It's got a cage on it. And this is what Graveyard Shift was shot on, and what like most of my YouTube videos are shot on. But and it's got a 16 to 35 on it. So this camera is my favorite thing of all time. The Sony FX3 is like exactly what I wanted from a. It's the rollout. Oh, sorry. Rollout means after 30 minutes the clip ends and it stops recording, which is super fucking annoying. But the Sonys don't do that. They record forever. I don't know why that happens on Canons. The nicer ones don't, like the Canon C300. The cinema ones don't. But for whatever fucking reason, the cheaper Canons roll out after 30 minutes. It's so annoying. They stop it. But this camera is expensive. And if you're just looking to like get started and stuff, I would highly recommend the Canon. This is also an expensive camera. The R6 is expensive, but it's good. Honestly, the Sony a6400 is like kind of a fantastic camera for the price. IMO. Shoots 4K. It's cheap. It's small. I think the body is like $1,000, maybe a tiny bit more. The lenses you can get for like $1,800. But it's not a bad camera at all. It's like great. I've got 3 of these because I got 2 on the walls and then 1 for the wide. Huge fucking thing. Oh, if I remember correctly, you get taxed differently if you can film longer than 30 minutes. Oh, that's super interesting. I did not know that, Furbo. Thank you. That's kind of crazy. Recommended coffee to give your enemies. Oh, man. It's tough because, like, I would say most people are just drinking coffee for convenience. I feel like I talked about this in the last stream. But basically, it's like most people are just drinking coffee for the convenience of it being easy to get it down in the morning. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter. Like, Keurigs are not my vibe, but, like, if I'm in a hotel and there's no other coffee, like, I'll have a Keurig. You know what I mean? Chad, how do we bully him into the P.O. box? I'll get it. Don't worry. I had one during the pandemic, the height of the pandemic for my Twitch stream when I was streaming on Twitch. Wait, Dirt Girl, you made a porcelain corn dog vase and it's in the Smithsonian? That's incredible. That's so crazy. I'll fucking peep it if I'm there. That's insane. How about my triglycerides, girly? Well, they might have been a hoax. Because I heard recently from a doctor friend of mine. I said this in the perfect times, but a doctor friend of mine recently was like, hey, if you didn't fast before your triglycerides test, then it like probably doesn't work. It probably didn't, like the results were bad and they didn't make any sense. PP fans are visionaries. They really are. You know what? You are. Guys, I think I got to start wrapping up stream. I have an A6400 as my learning camera and it's powerhouse. Yeah, it's a fucking great basic camera. Like, if you're looking to get started, you could get the 24 to 75 Tamron, or no, 28 to 75 Tamron. It's like an $800 lens, but you can do fucking everything with it. But these, like the A6400 is a great, you can get really great images out of the A6400. And I would actually say, like, if you're like, do I get this or a more expensive camera? I would get this and get lights. You know what I mean? I would definitely get this and lights. Because you're going to want light, like, with enough light. Like, for example, my podcast is shot on these cameras, and I have nice lights. And it's going to look about as good. I can make it look about as good as a much nicer camera because you are giving it enough light. Cameras in a fixed environment are a lot easier to like make look expensive unless they were moving. Like if the A6400, if you're shooting it with mobile stuff and you're moving all around, it might have rolling shutter and whatever, but it's good. Guys, This has been a joy. Thank you so much for hopping on the Millie Slop stream. I think, by the way, let me peep the stats here, but I'm pretty sure this was like totally comparable to me streaming on my main channel, and I think proved, therefore, that I need to just be, that I would like to grow the streaming on this channel. So I can be streaming over here and kind of see what the what for is, if you know what I mean. Oh, yeah. Dude, this is fucking great. Huge love to you guys. Shout outs as always. I hope you get out there and you freaking slurp that water. You know what I mean? Maybe I should close out another rap. Yeah, I'm gonna close out another Santa rap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Christmas. Coming down the tree. You know what it is. It's Santa time. Mrs. Claus in the sauce. Santa on my hot dog. Underneath the mistletoe. Making babies bounce though. I'ma sit on Santa's lap. I'ma give that Santa's ass a little Santa snack. I'ma sit on Santa's lap. I'ma give Santa's ass a little Santa smack. Telling Santa what I want for Christmas. That's what I'm telling you. I want a missus. Bring it on down to the North Pole. Everybody knows that I'm gonna show whole. North Pole spring break and I'm shaking ass. Building toys for the boys and girls and getting sassed. Why don't I do a keg stand? Head elf is looking at me like, dang man. Rudolph getting wild with the nose candy. Snow blowing on the Donner and the Blitzen handy. I'm about to go ham. Abominable snowman getting lammed. I'm getting slammed. Making out with that guy in a cave from the Rudolph movie. And that's a smoothie. What's his name? Guy with the red beard. Getting all day. When I say here, I'ma tell you what. I'm getting nice gifts. Naughty or nice, bitch, it's Christmas. I'm a hell yeah, I'm a dang right. I'ma give a carrot to a Rudolph on game night. Christmas is about to pass, and I'm saying I'm smoking that glass. Smoking crack. Santa smoking crack. Baby getting smacked. Talking baby when it's Mrs. Claus in my baby. I'm a kiss down on the head elf. And you know everybody gonna get smelled. Ladies and gentlemen, Merry Christmas. And if I could leave you with one thing, it's have a Happy New Year.